Alright guys, welcome back to another tutorial video. I will be talking about and showing you how to do AI level scaling compared to your character's level. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they need more health or deal more damage, but you know, as you progress and you want things to change within your enemies, same methods apply. So we'll get into that. So right off the bat, we're going to have to create some new stats. Obviously, this is speaking for stats 2. At this point, all my tutorials require stats 2. So, making some stats for the player. I am going to go ahead and duplicate these and rename them to level. And level, I'm going to drag and drop it up here and rename that to max level. And max level. I'm going to add those into our player. Alright. Now we go to our player. Let's add those traits and put our player traits in. Change these down to 0. Alright. So let's create a little HUD just to show us where we're at with our levels. So I'm going to create an empty, I'm going to call it attribute UI, and at this point I'm just going to continue to use this project for my tutorials. So you might have stuff, like I do plan on doing a character creation tutorial next, and it's going to require the save and load system that I put out the other day. So if you haven't watched that or done that, and you want to learn how to do character customization, I would recommend watching that because it's going to be based off that same scene where we can save our character's looks in a character creator and always come back with the same looks. Anyways, enough talking. I am going to start doing this level scaling for you guys. So under the attribute UI, I am going to create an image, and also the attribute UI we're going to fix to stretch, and we are going to scale this bitch up to the size of the panel. And then the image itself, I'm going to anchor down to the bottom. And actually no, I'm going to anchor it to the top left here. And that's where it's going to say our player level. Okay. And I'm going to make it black. Nice little opacity. I'm going to rename this player level. Alright, I'm going to create a text UI text mesh pro, and I'm also going to write player level in that. Level, and let's make this look a little nicer, a little bigger. And I'm just going to scale it back this way a bit. And I'm going to create another text, and I'm going to name that the value of it. And it's going to be 2 X's. Okay. So the player level, I'm going to add an attribute UI, be under player, level, and then the value is going to be a text mesh pro value, and drag and drop the value there. Off the bat, our level should say 0. Alright. And I'm going to add, so this menu here, I'm going to add a button in this menu that's going to give us some levels. Okay, so I'm going to call this button level up, and let's drag that down here a little bit. So this is going to be our way of leveling up, just as a showcase. Level up. This button is going to go to our stats, change attribute, player, level, and we're going to add 1. Alright. going to close that menu for now. And let's get into level scaling with AI. I am going to create an I'm going to create a character. Alright, and let's just get him looking nice over here. Alright, so for this example I'm going to show you is going to be level scaling with enemies, or AI. And this method works for, say, leveled areas. If you want to put, so this character, he's going to have traits. I'm just going to give him the player traits because it has level in it. You could give this, say, this plane the character trait with the level, and per level it might be able to add new obstacles or objects or something like that per level. Methods apply. All the methods apply. For now, what I'm going to do is, to showcase this, I'm going to add a health into the thing, into the traits. So the enemy's health will raise the higher the level you are. That's what I'm going to showcase with this. So let's just go ahead and create our health here for both of us. And then add that in. I'm going to change the max health to, say, 100. Alright. And in order to really showcase this good, I'm going to create a canvas on the character itself, the AI. Alright. And let's see here. I'm going to change it to world space, to the main camera, and I'm going to bring this all the way down to 0, 0, 0, and then 1 and 1. I'm going to make it even smaller than that, and a little higher than that. So this is going to show the enemy's health, and it will correspond with our level as well. So let's create a panel there. I'm going to change this image to some kind of square. I don't have a square, do I? Of course I don't have a square. Does that work? Yeah, I think we'll just use that for now, maybe. Actually, no, I don't need a picture for the canvas, but I don't know what I'm saying here. We're going to create a UI image on this, and that will use that thing that I just had. So yeah, we'll use that, bring that down to 1 and 1 pretty much. And then right there. So this is going to be our HP for the enemy. We're going to add an attribute UI for the character, enemy character, and add the health attribute. I'm going to duplicate that, drag it under there as a child, and name this bar. And the first one, I'm going to make it black with a smaller opacity. And this one, I am going to make red. And I'm going to change the image type to filled and horizontal. Alright. And I am also just going to scale these both up a bit, because I want to show some writing in there as well. So in the bar, I'm going to create a UI Text Mesh Pro, and this is just simply going to be, let's see here. Try and just scale this down with that. 0.01, sure. I'm just going to do 3 X's. Center that out a bit. And maybe a little bigger than that. Why does that one look so bad? Anyways, this is going to be the value of the enemy's health. So for the HB attribute UI, you're going to want that text mesh pro value, drag and drop that in it. So now the health bar should go down corresponding to this health amount and or up by my level, and same with the amount value wise. Alright, I'm also going to make this rotate towards our camera. So I'm going to add a trigger on the panel, and on start we will rotate, change rotation of self to towards the camera at a duration of 0.01 seconds linear, and then I'm going to add a restart instruction as well as another wait 0.01 seconds at the start. So automatically this should work as it should always follow us no matter where he's looking. You can see it's 100 health right there. Okay, now we're going to add the trigger for it to scale up. So this will be our level scaling trigger, what we came here for. So create an empty. I'm going to call this level scaling, and I'm going to add a trigger on start, run attribute or run conditions. Sorry, add instruction, run conditions, add a condition, and this isn't actually going to be on start. This is going to be on update. I think that works better. On update, run conditions. If stat compare attribute player level value equals 1, then we will change the stat of our enemy character. We'll change his attribute's health, and we will add, let's add 100 health. And not just the attribute, but we will also have to change the stat of it and put that above the attribute. So character, enemy character, and the stat will be max health. And we will add 100 max health, so then we can add 100 plus health attributes. And you can duplicate that, so now player equals level 2. Then enemy character, you will add another 100. And you know what? Instead of adding, I'm going to set it. We're going to set to 150 actually. Alright, and then we'll add 150 health. Level 2, we will set to 200, and we will add 200. So it will be going up by 50 per level. Do it one more time just to showcase you guys here. I'm not going to go all the way to 10 with this one, but 250 on our enemy character. Enemy character, we will add 250. I'm going to save that there. I'm also going to give our enemy levels as well, like us. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the text here. And I'm going to move that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and copy the entire health. And we're going to move that right here. I'm going to get rid of the bar. And I'm going to rename HP1 to level. I'm going to get that black bar a little lower and move it back over here. The text is only going to be 2 X's. And the level we're going to add into the attribute AI, not the enemy's health, but the enemy's level. And the value has already been set. So also on level scaling, we will add or set, so if player level equals 1, we will also set enemy characters level to 1 as well. So he'll follow us in levels. Copy and paste that, paste it down here. Characters level will now be set to 2 at our level 2. And then one more time, enemy's character level set to 3. So that should work. As we level up, his health will get stronger and he will level up. So let's give that a quick shot. So he's level 0 with 100 health. I'm going to level up. Now he's leveled up. I'm going to level up again. And again. Now he's become stronger. If we had some kind of combat system, it would take a lot longer to fight him now. And you can also correspond that with his attack. So if you had set his attack triggers and scripts like that, you could easily run a condition on top and in front of all those and have those run off the condition. Whereas, you know, if player is level 1, he attacks me with this collision, and that collision deals this much damage to me. Or if I'm level 2, he will attack me with the level 2 collision, and that collision will do more damage to me. Pretty simple stuff. That's pretty much it for that. And again, you can add this, I'll do this real fast, to the plane here that we're on. So this world, well actually this level scaling, I'm going to copy that and paste that onto the plane. I'm going to give this plane an attribute of the player. Oh no, sorry, not attribute. I'm going to give this plane, come on. Really? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm going to give this plane, what did I just do? Okay. Oh my goodness. Please stop. Get out of things. What is happening? Component. No, get out of this. What are you doing? Let's just see if this works now. No. Okay, that got rid of that. Alright, so this plane, sorry about that guys, I am going to add traits, and the player trait, level 0. Okay, now the level scaling under the plane, so if player level 1, we are going to add game object. What is going on, man? Why won't that work? Okay, I will be right back and restart. Okay, so for the example I wanted to show you with the plane, I wanted to say there's a certain area in your map that is locked and needs to be unlocked by a certain level, I guess. That is what we will do, so let's get to our plane and the level scaling. I'm going to go ahead and change all this stuff. Let's just get rid of that and that. So if player level equals 1, then let's add a 3D object here. Okay. And again, this is simple stuff, not really much to it. Alright, and maybe make that a lot skinnier. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with a 4. Duplicate that into a 4 as well. And we're going to have this one right here with a different color, like it's a door or something. That will be a 2. That works. Okay. So, on update, if player level equals, say 1, then we will set active our cube to false. And that's not so much level scaling, but it's all level based. And whether you take a door out or add an obstacle in per level, it's up to you, whatever you can think of really, but this is how it corresponds through player level. So we'll go ahead and try that. So off the bat, we're at level 0, we can't get through. Let's go ahead and level up, and we're able to get through. Now this guy's a little stronger. Boom, boom, boom. That is it. That is leveling. Also real fast, because this is the same project I used before, I'm going to put in remember on my character, and I'm going to put in attributes. I'm going to get rid of the position, rotation, and scale though. So now our character's level will always be remembered. So just going to go ahead and level up a couple times, save game, quit game. Not sure if the door will still be there or not, because I didn't really set that up. So yeah, door's still there, but that's because that's an on level, I think, or on update. Run conditions. If the level is equal, greater or equal to 1. How about we try that? And then that might work as a save game. Alright, so I'm going to level up to 3. I'm going to go up to like 9. Save game, quit game, and continue game. So yeah, door is gone now. And this lighting is really bugging me, so I'm going to fix that for future references. Alright, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed some basic level scaling there. And yeah, hopefully it helps you guys. Peace out.